In 1878, Henry Everett arrived in Batsto as a young physician brimming with promise. Tall and slender, with dark, inquisitive eyes and fingers deft from years of anatomical study, he carried himself with the quiet confidence of someone who understood life's most hidden mechanisms. The local mill workers, loggers, and their families welcomed him. In return, he brought cures for fevers, set broken bones by lamplight, and delivered safe births in the tiny schoolhouse-turned-clinic. But kindness turned to compulsion when Dr. Everett lost his wife, Margaret, to a sudden fever in the winter of 1882. Rumor holds that grief-stricken, he began devouring medical texts well past midnight and experimenting on animals stolen from local farms. His journal, now lost, was said to describe grotesque attempts to unlock the breath of life within dead tissue. Neighbors reported seeing a solitary lantern beam moving through the woods toward his clinic long after visiting hours. From the village's edge, faint voices echoed. A man pleading, a man mocking. On a moonless October evening, the lantern dimmed. Batsto's few remaining residents heard a single, blood-curdling scream that split the midnight air. By dawn, Dr. Everett's clinic door stood wide open. Inside, overturned chairs and spilled oil lamps left jealous black stains on the floorboards. But of the doctor, there was no trace, neither body, nor cloak, nor scalpel. In the days that followed, local children dared each other to knock on the empty foundation and flee, only to return with pale faces, claiming they'd heard shuffling footsteps just beneath the earth. Decades later, thrill seekers and ghost hunters creep along the ruined walls with cameras and EMF meters. Several accounts stand out. One, the lantern click. At precisely 11:13 p.m., their video recorders capture the soft click of a match struck, followed by a lantern's faint glow drifting between two stone piers. Two, a breath on your neck. In the dead silence, walkers sense a cold exhalation at their nape, as if someone breathing down their spine. And when they whirl around, see only empty darkness. 3. Everett's whisper. On tape, a gravelly voice murmurs, "Find her," before cutting off in mid-sentence. Why does the Black Doctor endure in whispered legend? He embodies our deepest dread. That knowledge, pursued without mercy, can corrupt the soul. The sterile tools he once wielded for healing are now instruments of horror in the collective imagination. And Batsto itself, abandoned and at the mercy of creeping vines and swarming mosquitoes, feels like the perfect tomb for his experiments and his sins. If you venture to Batsto after dusk, tread lightly amid the stone outlines of homes and the gnarled trunks of oaks that shudder in the wind. Watch for the flicker of an unseen lantern. Listen for the echo of a voice calling for her, Margaret, perhaps, and ask yourself, will you heed the plea of a doctor broken by grief? Or will you flee before you too vanish into the cold embrace of the Pine Barrens? No historian has unearthed Dr. Everett's fate. Some say his experiments succeeded, and he walks still, a living corpse. Others believe he slipped into the world beyond death, forever searching for a cure that eluded him in life. Whichever it is, the Black Doctor remains the Pine Barrens' most terrifying ghost. For more content like this, comment, like, and subscribe to Tales from the Waves.